It's an international break, so let's have a bit of fun. Today I'm going to predict the Championship team of the season come May. I've considered a load of factors here, teams who I think will do well, players who are simply amongst the best in their position, and players who could become the best over the coming months. So without further ado, let's get into it. Goalkeeper, Victor Johansson. It's never a bad shout predicting Johansson to be the best goalkeeper in the league this coming season, because he arguably is the best goalkeeper in the league. We've already had a few examples of it this campaign. The man's shot-stopping ability is outrageous. He's got to be one of the best I've ever seen at this level. He does have the occasional rick in him, and his kicking isn't amazing, but when it comes to your bread and butter, stopping the ball, going in the goal, he is astonishing. You can almost guarantee he'll be in at least the top 3 keepers this season, and he'll be so important once again for Stoke City. Centre-back, Jacob Greaves. Despite an interesting start to the season, I'm still backing Ipswich to win the league, so therefore there's going to be a few players from that team in this team. And why not Jacob Greaves? It's between him and Dara O'Shea if you're picking an Ipswich centre-back, but Greaves just edges it for me. He's a phenomenal defender and really should be playing in the Premier League in my book, so he can really stamp his mark on this campaign and be a crucial part of what should be a promotion season for Ipswich. Their team is so talented that they should be going up, and I don't see them conceding many goals with that centre-back partnership of Greaves and O'Shea. Centre-back, Christoph Clara. Birmingham are another team I expect to be right up there come the end of the season, so we've got to have a bit of blue-nose representation in there. I'm particularly keen on this because Birmingham are so strong at the back. They conceded the fewest goals in League One as they romped to the title. They were actually only 2 goals away from breaking the all-time League One record for the fewest goals ever conceded, and a big reason for that was Christoph Clara. The big Austrian is an absolute Rolls Royce of a centre-half. He was always too good for League One anyway, and if Birmingham are going to be right up there this season, then their strong defence is going to be the biggest factor in that. So Clara is going to be key. Right back, Bright Osayi-Samuel. Same reason as Clara really. I'm expecting Birmingham's defence to be possibly the strongest in the division this season, and Osayi-Samuel will be a big contributor to that. He joined from Fenerbahce in the summer after establishing himself as their first choice right back, and looks to have made that position his own already at Birmingham. Even though it's just 4 games in, he stood out defensively. He's very strong and solid, and going forwards, he can make things happen. After all, he used to be a winger. The left back position has been a bit unsettled with Birmingham recently, so if I'm wanting another defender from what I believe could be the strongest defence in the division this season, I'm looking at either right back or centre back, and I've decided to go with Osayi-Samuel. Left back, Leif Davis. Are you really shocked that I picked the best left back in the division to feature in my team of the season? Surely it's just common sense. The last time Davis was in the Championship with Ipswich, he got 18 assists. It was a new record for the most assists by a defender in Championship history, and he was just 1 away from equalling the record for any player in a season. He's got a wand of a left foot, and whether it be crosses, set pieces, or even the occasional goal, it'll be so important to Ipswich's hopes of promotion again this campaign. He'll be a difference maker again this time around, and with what I perceive to be a better defence alongside him, he'll help cover up some of his more defensive frailties. Centre midfield, Hayden Hackney. I am a huge Hayden Hackney fan. He's arguably the best midfielder in the division. Taking the ball and progressing it forwards, he is superb. We've particularly seen that during Middlesbrough's excellent start to the season. I'm not sure if that start will continue, but if it does, it only makes this pick for my team of the season even stronger. The big potential downside with this selection is there's a chance he may leave in January, but that's because he is simply a Premier League quality midfielder, and if he does stay, he will be astonishingly good once again for Borough. Centre midfield, Shea Charles. Shea Charles is another one I'm a big fan of. He was unbelievable at Sheffield Wednesday on loan last season, and fortunately is getting his chance at Southampton. And it looks as if he's going to be key, having started every game in midfield so far. He's an incredibly bright talent and was even reportedly attracting interest from Arsenal back in January. He's an exceptional ball winner and will be so important to their chances of winning promotion. He's only 21 as well, and if he continues to develop like he has been doing over the past 12 months, we may never see him again in the Championship after this season. Right wing, Jay Robinson. Bit of a wildcard pick, this one, but the Southampton teenager has definitely caught the eye in these opening few games. Saints have had a rocky start, however in pretty much every game, the standout player for them has been Jay Robinson. That's despite him only being 18. The Southampton team is chock full of talented players, but Robinson's directness and lack of fear has been incredibly impressive. The Southampton Academy may have produced yet another gem. All being well, he'll continue to be a regular for one of the strongest sides in the division and already looks like one of the most promising young talents at this level. Left wing, Jaden Philogene. Just before the season started, I made my prediction of the Ipswich winger to be my player of the season, so I've got to include him in my team of the season. In terms of pure talent, he's one of the best there is at this level. After all, Ipswich did pay £20 million for him back in January, but even when he was last in the Championship with Hull, he was one of the standout attackers in the division. If he can recapture some of that form, he'll be a class above this season. He's definitely capable of being the talisman for this Ipswich side if they are going to be the promotion winning side that I expect them to be this season. I'm just hoping in these opening few games haven't been a sign of things to come for him and Ipswich, because it's not been great so far. Striker, Mihailo Ivanovic. I predicted the Millwall hitman to be my top goal scorer this season, and while he's not had a stunning start, I've got to stick with him after just 4 games. He had a brilliant end to last season, getting 10 goals in his final 17 starts. Everything really clicked with him around the time of the appointment of Alex Neil last December. He seems to have a lot of belief in him, and if he was in charge throughout the entirety of last season, who knows how many he would have scored. As I say, he's not had an amazing start. He's yet to get on the score sheet and definitely should be, based off some of the opportunities he's had so far. But I'm hoping that now that the transfer window has closed and any speculation about his future has been put to bed, he can crack on and get scoring. And the final player in my team is another striker. It's Josh Sargent. No matter how Norwich are doing, whether it's good or not so good, Josh Sargent always seems to score goals for them. For me, he's quite simply the best striker in the division. I'm amazed Norwich have managed to keep hold of him once again, to be honest. It was another transfer window where he was being linked with a move away, and despite reportedly being close to a return to the Bundesliga, he's somehow still in the Championship, even though he's quite clearly a top-level striker. When I picked Ivanovic as my top goal scorer, it's because I was under the impression Sargent would be leaving. If I knew he was staying, I may have revised that prediction. And he's already got 5 goals in his first 4 games, despite Norwich not starting particularly well. Ultimately, you don't need to give him many chances, and as I say, even if Norwich finish in mid-table again this season, it wouldn't surprise me if he were to go on and get 20 plus goals, because he's shown he doesn't need Norwich to be doing well to score goals. So there you have it. This has been my prediction for the Championship team of the season. Do you agree with me? Who do you think is going to have a big season? Let me know in the comments section below. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe for more content like this, and make sure you join our new YouTube community where you get loads of great perks, including access to the second tier Discord. Just make sure you hit that join icon next to the subscribe button. I've been Ryan Dilks from the second tier, and a big thank you for watching.